Good evening, everyone. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Adriane, and I'm the host for this immersion today. Before we start, I'd like to quickly introduce TalkTalk. TalkTalk is an online language conversation platform, and it's a safe and welcome space where everyone can practice the language they are learning, especially their speaking skills. On this platform, you can practice English, French, Spanish, Italian, and German as well. And I'd like to make it clear that I'm not a teacher, I'm a student, just like you, working and improving my fluency. And I'm here to share my experience and learn together with all of you. And so feel free to participate, talk, and have fun while we practice together. And today we will talk about, let me see the topic, setting and defining goals. Okay, uh, let's start. I will introduce myself firstly. My name is Adriane, and I'm host here in this platform. I'm English host, English studied host, and I studied French too. I started on October in the last year, and in this moment, I don't work. I'm just study English and French. But in the past, I worked at school for almost 15 years. I started as a IT teacher, and after I changed my career in the same employee, and I work as IT support. And since the last year, I stopped my career and dedicate my journey study language because I have a goal to study abroad. And for this reason, I dedicate this time to study a lot. Try to study a lot. And I'm married. I have two daughters, and I live in São Paulo. And I think is it about me. And how about you, Andrea?
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo. Even though I live in Guarujá, I don't like so much to go into the beach, guys, because I am used to it. I've been living here for almost 40 years, so I have the opportunity to go to the beach every time that I want, okay? Maybe it's like we take it for granted because it's near, I am not concerned about the time that I need to to spend going to the beach. Because of this I don't put so much value, I think, but when I was a teenager, I used to go to the beach every day. So it's a silly thing about me, guys, just to share with you. What else? I am an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I've been attending on Talk and Talk since October 2021 to improve my speaking skills. And I really like this place because I feel so comfortable when I need to talk in English here because I used to be a shy person. And nowadays I can say that I am really confident and even making a lot of mistakes. That's it about myself today.
Thank you, Andrea. How about you, Lucas?
Hello, girls. Good evening. My name is Lucas Brizola. I am 29 years old and I live in Sorocaba, a city countryside of São Paulo. I am single. In my free time, I like to read, watch movies and series, enjoy natural and travel whenever possible. I have a degree in logistics and administration, and a postgraduate degree in finances and logistics. I have been working in recruitment and selection area 14 years, 7 years focusing in recruitment, professional technology. As a tech recruiter, I still fighting to unlock my English here at Talk and Talk in February. this year, I getting great results and I still focus in hashtag fluent English. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. I'm so proud of you because you start recently based in English and you speak a lot. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
And I will continue with you, okay? Could you read the question number 2 and answer, please?
Tem uma pergunta depois da apresentação. Quer que eu fale a pergunta? Can you introduce yourself and
Yes, the
share?
next.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I forgot this part. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
can you introduce yourself and share a goal you are currently working on?
Yes.
I am focused on developing my English language skills so much so that people say they don't know how I managed to do so many immersions, right? Immersions. I am doing two four immersions per day from Monday to Sunday. That's it.
Wow.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah. It's
To
it's not easy to keep focusing on for immersion, per
Yeah.
day. Yeah, congrats.
to today, for example, it will be far.
Yeah.
Wow. But you is study in the morning or just at night? This for
Night.
immersion at night?
Yes.
Wow. Congrats. And how about you, Andrea? About your goals?
My goal for this year? Oh my gosh, I think I will say, I don't know, get better in English. It's a dream for me. I know that I can communicate myself, but I am trying to use more the grammar correctly, because sometimes we forget a lot of words. We don't know how to use some grammar rules. So I think it's important. It's not a thing that makes me feel so concerned about, but it's something that I really want to improve. So I am really focused on it this year.
Very good. I think for me it's the same, improve my English because I love to talk and meeting people, and I know this skill is important, very important because how can I say that? I love to talk, but I feel different when I speak in Portuguese, when I speak in English. I think I'm more funny in Portuguese than English, and I try to develop my feelings, these skills, because I hope that the other person can understand. Oh, Adriane is a fun person
Mm.
because I'm funny in Portuguese, and I try to be the same person, but it's complicated because sometimes I don't have vocabulary or express my feelings, and I know continue here. It's very important because I can practice. I know this month it's very difficult for me because there are a lot of things in my life, but I I I hope that I'm more funny in English. I hope. But it's complicated. I feel sometimes, oh, I'm two people. I'm Adriane in Portuguese, Adriane in English. It's
Yes,
strange.
sometimes I have this feeling, but not because I think I am funny in Portuguese and not funny in English. But I have, for example, now I can say that I am more confident sometimes. I feel that I am more
Mm.
confident when I need to speak in English. You know, maybe I don't know, my personality change a little. I don't know why, guys. I don't know if you feel the same, Adriani and Brizola. It's strange, right?
Yeah.
Like you incorporate another person. Oh, Andrea, now we will speak in English. So I am really different when I am speaking English. I
Yeah,
feel like that.
the voice is different.
Yeah,
My husband said me, "Oh, you was very kindly person when you speak in English." Really? And I don't know, but I think my voice is the same, but it's different when you speak your emotions, your feelings.
yeah,
In Portuguese, I think there are a lot of words for express better your feelings compared to in English.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's it.
I
Yeah,
I
I
think it's
agree.
it. And I will continue with you, Andrea. Could you read the question number 2 and answer, please?
The two, right. Okay. How do you usually set your goals? Do you prefer short term or long term goals? Oh, it's difficult for me, guys, because I don't know. I think both, I think it's important to think about long-term goals, but I think it's important to set short-term goals because I think when you set short-term goals, you don't feel so much frustrated when something goes wrong, you know. So I try to do it because I think it's important. Okay, I will set this goal, then I achieve, and then I go to another, because sometimes we want a big one, and to achieve a big one can be really difficult. And then uh, during the path, you can feel a little frustrated or unmotivated to continuing, So, but I think it's really important too, and I like to do both. But short-term goals, I think it's easier to handle, you know?
Well, I totally agree with you. For example, I about the long-term goals. I planned my study abroad since 2020 during the pandemic. Now it will be complete 5 years. It's a long time, and for uh, very times I thought about, oh, maybe it will be a good choose, a good way. Oh, I need to spend a long time waiting for this moment. But if you have short term, it's important because you can see the process
Yeah,
and see the result because it's important. You wait for 5 years to to I forgot the word. Uh,
to achieve?
achieve.
Yeah,
Achieve,
achieve.
yeah, achieve one goal. It's a long time, and I think it's necessary short term too, because you can see the result, and it's important for you keep going and don't give up your goals because it's complicated. Short term and long
Yeah,
term, it's complicated, but it's important to do the choose different situations. It's
yeah.
important. And how about you, Lucas?
For me, I like to balance both short term goals keep me motivated and the focus, while long-term goals give me direction and the purpose. Correctly, example, my longer-term goal is to speak English, which would be in 8 months, and in the short term to be able to several immersions. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you is keep going your goals. You, it's a person that, I forgot the word. Oh gosh,
Inspire? Inspire?
it's hard.
Inspira? No.
Never give up.
Ah, okay.
Always continue in your goals, and it's very important because when you think about short term, in the first time you think, it's more easier, but it's complicated too because you need to dedicate your time all day and spend a long time. Okay, you think, 8 months, but 8 months, you start today. Oh gosh, it's a long term,
Yeah.
but it's important to continue and never give up. And Lucas, could you read the question number 3 answer, please?
Yeah. What factors influence your decision when choosing, right? Choosing, assim que fala? Choosing.
Choosing.
Ch-
Choosing a new
Choo-
goal.
choosing, thanks. Choosing a new goal. I consider feasibility, é assim que se fala viabilidade? Feasibility ou viability?
I think it's viability.
I think
Vi-
viability.
viability?
I think
Viabilidade?
it's
Tá.
viability.
I consider viability to impact on my career and the personal life and the whether to go is aligned with my values and interests. That's it.
Great, great. And um, it's the question. Sorry, I'm lost. The question number 2, okay?
Number 3. 3.
Three.
Number 3. Okay. And how about you, Andrea?
Yeah, it's not easy to, I don't know, to choosing a new goal, but I try, for example, as I said before, I am really focused on improve my speaking skills. So I try to thinking about how would be my journey and the things that I need to do for it. And also I like to, like Lucas said, when I am choosing a new goal or a path that I need to follow, it's important to understand if the follow will, I don't know, will keep you in your with your values. I think it's really important that, guys. And I also try to picture myself in the end of the result, right? Like I wanna study in English because I want to travel, or because I want to find a job where I can speak in English every day. So to keep this motivation, sometimes I try to picture myself like when I have achieved my goal. I think about how would be the end of the this journey for me. I like to see myself like in a job, speaking. I try to figure it out. No, I don't know if it's figure it out. I try uh to dream. Let's see. Let's talk about that. About my goal. You know. Oh, imagine now I could find a job, so I try to see myself in this job. Speaking in English every day. So yeah, I think it's a way that makes me feel motivated to not give up in the process.
No, I totally agree with you and Lucas. When I decide my choosing new goal, I all the time I think it makes sense for me. It's important for me and for my family because I can to think about my family too. And for example, when I decided to study abroad, what is important this moment? In the first moment, I had to study to how can I say uh, keep one level was important to start in the university. In the first time, I have to dedicate my time, my study, focus on this situation. I need this level. Okay, the first time, and after that, I know it's important the communication, and I try independent this level that it's necessary. Grade, I think grade level. I don't know what's more better word. Speak. I need to speak, and I today I can feel what's important practice every day because the last week I stopped it. I have a lot of troubles and I can practice English. Today I feel like, oh my gosh, I can speak English more. I have difficult because the words find out my mind, and I need more time to think about what word is necessary. And I know this moment I need to dedicate my time speaking because it's an important skill during my daily routine when I started at the university. Because all the time I need to talk with the colleagues, the teacher, then a lot of things, understand the subject, a lot of things, and I need to decide. And when I choose this goal, I spend a long time study both situation, the level, what is necessary, and my speaking skills. It's okay, it's hard, but I know that I will dedicate this time, but will important for me and for my family, and it motivates me all day for continue. It's difficult sometimes. I cried a lot.
Yeah.
but I think it's important when you see in the end of your journey, oh, will be the best way for me and for my family. I think it's important, this situation.
Yeah, but I think, Adriane, you put your all of your efforts doing it, because you had a goal. You started this goal 5 years ago, but you were focused on it, and then you develop yourself. You know what you needed to do. You knew that you needed to study a lot, you know, to achieve that, and then you had have this time too. So this is the important. You you knew about your goal, and you just keep going in this goal. It didn't give up. I think it's the most important. um is that, even the process is not easy. It's difficult, to keep uh the motivation, but now you can look back and see, oh my gosh, I I, how can I say that? I get what I want. So I need to be proud of myself because of this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, different than this answer is totally different about the next answer. And I will continue in the question number 4. Have you ever set an unrealistic goal? What happened? Different in my realistic goal. I had in the past unrealistic goal when I thought, I will study English because I will travel to Scotland. But different this situation in the question number 3, I just think I will choose Scotland, but I don't define the times when you go to the Scotland, how many money it's necessary for this trip. And I just started study English, but I don't know when I will go to the Scotland, and I don't dedicate my time study English. I just started, and my English se perdeu because my goal it's not realistic, because I
Or
just see I go, but
or
when?
maybe you don't need you didn't have a purpose to go to Scotland. You know,
Yeah.
I go to Scotland. I wanna go to Scotland. Why? I don't know because I want. I think
Yeah.
when you have a purpose, it's easier to keep going. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
it's easier to keep the motivation. My
yeah,
opinion. You know,
yeah.
I say I've been saying that I would like to have the same motivation that I have to study in English for other subjects because I really love studying English. For me, I would be here the entire day, guys, speaking English. But of course, I need to work, you know, I need to work to pay my bills. But it's so different when we like something than we don't like or we do for because we need, you know. It's
Mhm.
different. And so I
Yeah.
believe that's it. The difference is the purpose that you have now, and maybe in the past it is just a wish, but you don't put so much
Yeah,
effort
yeah.
on it, you know.
It's a dream, no
Yeah,
purpose. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And how about you, Lucas?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Ventilador tá na minha cara, por isso. Yes, I have tried to learning a new language in a very short time. Sabe aquelas propagandas fantasiosas? Ah, fale um novo idioma em 30 dias. Faça um intensivo que você consiga falar em 90 dias. Eu acabei, acho que sendo inocente demais e acabei caindo, né? I ended up frustrated and had to reformulate the approach to something more realistic. What I'm doing now with Talk and Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because if you think in Portuguese, how long do you study Portuguese and speak in Portuguese, and
Yeah.
you will magically learn other language in 30 days?
Yeah.
But
I think
okay.
we are immediately person, you know. You wanna everything at the for the for now like
Yeah.
that, you know, and then it's difficult to do it.
Mhm.
I believe that it's possible, but you need to study a lot, you know, just study, do anything more. So it's hard.
Very
But I think
inocente.
I think 30 days, maybe the basic how introduce yourself,
Yeah,
talk a little about your uh, work, your daily routine. I think is it, but the fluence,
fluency,
no,
no.
no, no, no.
For the entire life, you know, you need to study. We are, oh
Yeah,
my gosh, I am studying for a while and I don't feel that I am fluent.
yeah,
I
it's
I can
difficult.
communicate, but fluent, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's the same in Portuguese. I think
Yeah,
if I go to one for example, seminário com médicos. Okay, I speak Portuguese, but I maybe I don't understand the all the subject because it's specific.
yeah.
And okay, it's Portuguese, but I don't understand nothing. It's complicated. It's fluency. It's oh gosh, it's a campo muito
Yeah.
Difícil de. But okay. Let's continue. And Lucas, could you read the question number 5, please, in the answer? Number 5? Yeah.
How do you prioritize your goals when you have several things to consider? Yeah, consider. I uso critérios como urgência, importância, importance and effort accurate. I also divide two goals into smaller, I don't know, smaller steps to make it easier to execute. Execute. Deu pra entender? Deu pra entender?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's good because you use, for example, now you use one word that I don't know, but in the context, I understand what you was talking about. It's good because I learn a lot. Yeah, I agree with you. And how about you, Andrea?
Oh, how to prioritize your goals when you have multiple things to achieve? Ah, my gosh. I don't know. Maybe I need to pick the most important in that moment, you know? Maybe the easier one. Not the easier one, but the most important. Because, for example, I remember when I wanted to buy my own apartment, I forget about everything and just put my focus on it. And so I worked a lot, I saved money, you know. I did a lot of things to achieve this goal. And then when I got it, I start focusing on another. So I believe that I choose by what is important for me in that moment. You know, oh, this is the most important. So let's put my effort on it. I believe it's that.
Yeah. I think the same. Because all the time there are a lot of things to do, and I think it's necessary to stop, sit down, and think what is most important, and first, or sometimes what is more easier, because sometimes the most important you we spend a long time to do
Yeah.
it, and what is more easy, and I always divide and I put in the paper. I need to see in the paper, and I organize for time and priority. And I think it's a good way to decide it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think is it. I will continue. The number 6. Do you write down your goals? Why or why not? Yes, I need to put my ideas, my goals in the paper. I need to see. I have one planner. I put a lot of things. I need all the time see the this thing, because sometimes you can forgot what it's important, what it's necessary to do. And when I was working, I put all the things in my routine. I know I use the computer all the time, but I need to put down in your paper, because I don't know, my memory, it's like a picture. Sometimes I close my eyes and I see the paper and what page I write this goal or this thing that I need to do. For me, it's important. I don't know. It's like I write in my brain and I don't forgot what I need to do. When I put in the paper, I feel like I write in my brain and I don't forgot what I need to do. And how about you, Lucas?
Antes, uma pergunta para você, Adriane. What's your master degree realistic or you realistic goal? Deu pra entender?
If my master degree, it's a realistic or unrealistic goal for me.
Yeah. É.
Oh, in the past, I thought, it's unrealistic because for me, it's very hard because I don't speak English very well. And then I feel, no, it's not for me. It's just for smart person. And I love to learn, but I don't like to study. It's different. I love to learn a lot of things, but sit down and stay a long time study for me it's difficult. And I now I say it's realistic, but for a long time I feel like syndrome do impostor.
Mhm.
It's not for me. I'm not smart. My English um is enough. I need to improve my English. I cried a lot, Andreas. Andreas know about it because sometimes I cry. Oh, I'm bad. My English bad. But now I think, it's possible if you put in your mind and you continue in this way, dedicate your time, study, and dedicate for your goals. Oh, it's possible,
Yeah. Do you
but
think
it's difficult.
with you will be different?
Will be different.
É como você falou que você gosta de estudar inglês, mas não consegue falar. Acho que você falou isso. Do you think it will be different?
Yeah, yes, I love to learn, but
Yeah.
study, sit down, space a long time, study for the prova, no. But now I think it will be different because I will study in another language, and I need to dedicate my time twice because first I need to understand the language, and second, I need to understand the subject. And
Yeah.
I think I will dedicate sit down more because it will be hard. The Do a master degree in Portuguese, I think it's hard. In imagining another language.
Yes, very good.
That's okay.
Answer number 6. For me, yes, reading helps me visualize the past better and fast progress. In addition, it makes the commitment more concrete. It's like a warner to not give up on my dreams and goals, both personal and professional. That's it.
Important. And how about you, Andrea?
Yes, I like to write down because as I am a little like you, I think when I write down something, it enter in my mind, you know. I like to use this method to study as well because for me it's really important to write. I think I can absorb more about the content. So for me it's important to write down my goals.
Yeah. And girls, we are talking about the question number 6. Do you write down your goals? Why or why not? How about you, Luria? What do you
Yes,
do?
I was answer this question when we finish because I'm a kind of person I love to write. I'm more like a notebook person that I need to write, and I use colorful pencils to do this. It's really important to me. I like to write about the process too. I think it's I can remember, and after I can maybe read the everything I wrote, and it's okay. But I was answering that I really think for me is right is important, but I really think for me it's important to think positive about your goals. So normally when I'm doing the things, I really try to think I will reach it, I will achieve it, I will everything will be okay. I don't know why, but in my point of view, you can track. It's hard to think about that, but when you think positive, I think it's easier, to achieve your goals. So normally this is a kind of thing I do in the process to remind me, no, do this. Like, I have a lot of things to do, so think positive help me to do better in the process.
Yeah, thank you, Luria. And how about you, Swelling? The question number 6.
Yeah, me too. I like it. I said before, with the girls that I put all my goals on the sheet, Google Sheet online, because I can see in my laptop or in my cell phone. But I put some things in notebook as well. I write down in my notebook. And I like to put my goals, but break the goals, in the short term, middle term, and long term, and see the results. But I like to write down my goals.
Thank you, Swelling. And how about you, Wyla?
So I think it's so interesting to write down our goals. I don't usually do it always, but I think it's so important to uh, even to understand you decide to start something in your life. So I think it's good to write down and to understand better. So like, I want to achieve it, but I need to, for example, I need to save money. I need to get more information. I need to change something, and that could be an obstacle to achieve it. I think you can I think you can visualize. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Visualizar better what are you want for you, what are you properly, how is your goal? And that's the way I think we can understand and prepare ourselves to achieve it and to focus on it better, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you, Ayla. Guys, the time is over, but I would like to know about swelling. It's your first time with me. And what do you think about the subject, about this immersion today,
Yeah,
about
I
your
love.
opinions?
Yeah, I love it because I love to talk about the dreams, about goals. And I remember I said to girls that it's a good option to do a dream board, to put your dream in a board and put in the wall, and you can see all the time, to don't forget your dream that you want to achieve. So I think this is a good oh my God, I don't know. I forgot how can I say that. Advice. This is a good advice to do, you know. But I love your immersion. I love your subject that you bring. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Sueli. Thank you, Luria. Thank you, Ayla. Thank you, Lucas. And in the next week, I will continue here, but I don't know about the last week. I think the last day, dia 31, I don't know if I will stay here because there's a lot of things to do. But I'm so, so happy to see you here and see you in the next week. Okay? Thank you so much and bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.